Yo, what's going on, guys? Gonna be showing you what red Kayn can do playing with blue Kayn items. The reason why it's so strong is mainly because of Prowlers. It's somewhat inexpensive compared to your Bruiser mythic options. On top of that, it's hard point and click dash. They can't outplay it. Even if they flash, speed up. As long as you click it on them, it'll work, get you on top of them, and put you directly behind them, cutting off their escape route. We're up against a Silas jungle. He's going to have some trouble. They've nerfed the healing a lot on jungle items, so it's made it to where a lot of champions struggle with their HP in the early game. Most likely Silas would start with his bot lane here while I invade his top side. Invading on Kayn's extremely effective, particularly if you're going to invade their top side, because then you don't have to deal with their two bot laners messing with you. A lot of time when you invade their bot side, their AD carrying support will chase you for a while, and it's really annoying. All we're going to do is take these into his red, and then most likely his Krugs as well. It's an easy way to give yourself a leg up on your opponent. Get a nice free lead. There's no real way for them to counter it, because your Q's a short cooldown. You can go back over small and thin walls. Plus you're highly mobile with your E. So even if they do group up and push you out, they waste so much time. Kayn's level 1's extremely high damage and mobility. Not many champs can solo him. Level 1. His level 1's super strong. Kayn's Q does a lot of damage as well. It's got max health damage on it too. I didn't even realize that. We're going to be playing for red Kayn this game. Like I said, going for blue Kayn style items for more mobility and burst. And the more damage your abilities are doing with red Kayn, the more you get healed. So there's a high incentive for damage output. Makes you tankier essentially. Pop him with a slow and we're chilling. Here Silas shows up. He finishes his 3 camps. We've already taken his 3 and he's missing so much health. A lot of times when this happens, they either force a gank or they try to invade. So I want to fight him here. I have ignite. He must be going mid. Yeah, there he is. This is an easy gank. We'll hit our E into the wall, extend its duration, hit our thing, ignite Q, auto attack W. Completely whiffed our W, but we got Silas flash and we got some red essence. So all in all, that was a pretty successful exchange. Silas doesn't really have anywhere to go here. We get him with our W. Kled finishes him off. Feels bad for Silas. Wouldn't really recommend Silas jungle right now. Auto attack Q reset. Got an auto on her. She really doesn't have anywhere to go per se. Right as I say that, she found somewhere to go. I can't save him. If I get any closer with my W, I'm going to get killed. Q over and we're chilling. Really awkward, messy fight. Our whole bot side jungle's up. We'll go ahead and clear it. We don't have to continue the full clear route. We'll be hitting level 6 at a decent rate already. Take wraps, red Krugs, look for a reset. Then I can take top side clear down if I can find a gank. We already have half of our essence. You get more essence the longer the game is. Whenever you damage enemy champions, damaging melee will give you red essence, and range will give you that sweet blue essence. Hey, Silas, you want to give me some essence, buddy? Auto attack into the Q. And we are chilling. Chilling, dude. He's giving us some free essence. That's what I like. He's taking a lot of damage from these as well. I'm gonna Q through. It didn't quite die there. I have red buff. He's dead. We get the hill. Auto attack Q. Probably didn't need Malphite. I'll take the help. Smite doesn't heal you anymore like it used to as a jungler. You only get healed when you kill the large monster in the camp. That was an angle I was looking for on this. It didn't drop low enough. It was at 630-ish health, and our Smite's only doing 600. Overall, healing as junglers has been heavily nerfed. The jungle item doesn't really heal you anymore like it used to. We'll go for early serrated. We'll grab boots in a tier as well. Looks really, really funny, but at the end of the day, you're not really looking for solos on Kayn. You're more of looking for easy ganks and lots of farming. It's where he shines pre-6. Once you have your second form, you can solo most champions. But before you have your second form, looking for constant solos is a mistake unless it specifically it makes sense because you're already there and you're trying to get essence. That's the only time you would gank when or try to solo if you think you're not going to die. Even if you're going to get a bunch of essence, if you're not going to get a kill and you think you're going to die, don't go for it. It's not worth it. As long as you're alive, you'll find other situations where you can get essence. In solo queue environments, people make mistakes all the time and they foolishly fight you, letting you stack up your essence. Look at that. We're already 3/4 of the way there and it's still the early game. Kled going in hot. Don't know about that one. I think Kled actually counters the call if he lands his Q on her. I think it might actually give him true vision of her. Gonna soak some XP over this wall. Alright, we'll go bot side. We'll be hitting level 6 around 7 minute. Maybe 7 minute 15. We have Ignite because Chem Punk Chainsword keeps getting nerfed. It's more expensive and he'll gets nerfed and nerfed and nerfed. I'm not a big fan of Chem Punk anymore. Ignite's also really nice to where you can ignite them and immediately R. If your smite's on cooldown, you can't smite them. Look for the invade on Silas. Their bot lane hasn't backed yet. It's still just D-Blade. Oh, hey, Silas. Early Ignite in the Q. We'll hold on to W. A lot of times people are looking to juke your W skill shot. So if you're in range to auto attack, a lot of the times you don't use it because they'll constantly just move in a way to where you can't actually land it anyways. Hit her with an auto attack into R. Auto attack Q. She did get the kill on us. We get the red essence. We have second form. It's a good chance she dies as well. Bot lane's slow to the rotate. It's actually a pretty good trade for us. We get a kill on Silas. As long as Vayne doesn't also kill Kled. Buy some more of that. Usually you want to push out a little bit right about here in between your Nexus and your Nexus turret. Because you get a lot of movement speed. A lot of movement speed. Really strong base speed up. We want to push into this guy's jungle top side because we already took his bot side. And we're really strong. Our passive gives us a fudge load of healing, 20 to 30% based on our level for the physical damage dealt to enemy champions. So physical damage being your auto attacks, your Qs, really all of your abilities. On Kayn do physical, and then obviously your auto attacks do physical. So at that point, it's basically Omnivamp, since you don't have a way to do magic damage on Red Kayn outside of building Wit's End or something. We got his Krug. I don't know where he's going. He might have reset. Okay, he's in the area. Chasing the kill isn't great, though. We have some treats to use. He went for a Lucid's Rush. Our best gank is bot side at the moment. It'll be even better once we have Prowlers, 'cause then we can stay on top of Vayne. You can slow Red Kayn when he's inside of walls or when he's in his E in general. Blue Kayn, you can't. That's why Red Kayn's a lot more kiteable, which is why Prowlers is so useful. Makes it super hard for them to get away from you. Plus, after you use Prowlers, you do 15% more damage for 3 seconds, which is going to let you heal a lot more off of your physical damage dealt. I really want all this. We get the knock up. I'm surprised she didn't take turret damage there. I guess her thing must have not hit us. Got her with the auto attack. I spat out early because I didn't want her to have her cooldowns back up. Otherwise on Kayn, you usually stay inside of them until your main cooldowns are back up. So for example, I think our Q was still on cooldown initially there when we came out of there. Figured I could finish her off with just an auto. Scion looking somewhat killable. We'll go for Herald into reset. No need to overstay on the map. Your worst matchups on Kayn are champions that can consistently kite you out. Range champions like Graves and Kindred can be really challenging. If you're going to play against a range champ, Prowler's Red Kayn or just playing Blue Kayn is the way to go. If you're playing traditional Red Kayn with Red Kayn items, you'll get perma-kited if they know what they're doing. If you're not at an elo or a skill level where that happens, then it's something you don't need to worry about. With Red Kayn, basically you want to be on top of as many of them as possible, land AoE Qs, AoE Ws, and you're healing for essentially a third of the damage you're dealing, which is quite a bit. Especially when you consider how much heal cut's been nerfed. that heavily helps Kayn the most, disproportionately benefits Kayn. So Kali gets the solo kill. That sucks. I should have spent my gold first. We're sitting on a lot. She did almost entirely magic damage. They have the Seraphine, Akali, and Silas. So Merc Treads would be the way to go. Trying to solo Akali is no easy task. We kind of got close. If we had our R, I think we win that. You heal for a massive amount of the damage your R does. Huge. Against their team, I'll go Merc Treads. Lucids are great because they speed up your clear and they're inexpensive. Since they have triple magic damage, it's hard to go wrong with Merc Treads. Plus they have Silas Stun, Seraphine Snare, Seraphine Charm. It'll help us against all of that. They got Dragon. That sucks. Need to start ganking a little bit more. Farming a bit too heavy. Once you have your second form, let's farm a little bit less and less. And if you do, preferably in the enemy's jungle. Speaking of the enemy's jungle, Silas way out of position. My teammates are slow champions though. Get him to knock up. Prowler's W is such a funny animation. You can start your W mid Prowlers. It looks so funny. Malphite going in deep. We can't do anything about that. I'll stay for the blue buff. I think Malphite wants it. He can't have it though. Sorry, Malphite. He doesn't need it anyways. He has Lost Chapter. Lost Chapter's good enough for what he's doing. We have R up. We could go kill Vayne here. Take his Gromp. Be efficient with our time. Once E's back up, we'll go kill the Vayne. Seraphine might be there as well. We'll see. Vayne's missing. I need to pull this away from where she would be coming from. She might have reset. Who knows? We want to lay Herald before 14-minute mark for plates. We'll lay it mid. Get at least 2. Ideally, you want to get it down to 2 plates so it will one-shot. You don't always have that option. I don't know why I have Ward. I should have Oracles. He's not over there. No clue where the Silas is. Oh, he's top. Interesting. Yeah, he's using my R on him. Sion lands his R. I can get a huge cleanup here. Huge cleanup. Slow him down. Auto attack Q into the knockup. Prowler's through. Pop him with R. Come out for the heal. We're back to full health. Wow. So Kled went for Prowlers as well. I guess it's Prowler's meta right now. Stay for some minions. Might as well. Dump the wave while Sion is dead. Get a lot of golden XP. Who knows? Maybe we can even get turret here. We used Prowlers a little late. Just make sure you use it before you R typically. That way your R will be doing more damage. You get even more healing. Because your R heals you for 65% of the damage it's dealing. So if you can increase the damage just by a little bit, that's a lot of extra healing. Looks like Rise probably wants blue. Oh, my blue's down. Maybe I should leave the wave for him. I think Silas took my blue buff. Hey, friend. You want to fight? You guys want to try to 2v1 me here? Oh, wait. I thought I canceled the Sion R. Not going to lie. Oh, I'm actually getting, like, wrecked. Wait. No, we're not. We were getting wrecked. Not anymore. Kayn healing too strong. I'm nervous about where Akali is. Alright, there she is. I have my R, though. I don't think she can actually kill me with her build. Start off the combo with Prowlers and the Q. Knock up. She might actually just die from this. Yep. Down she goes. Prowler's chunks, dude. Holy crap. It does basically an auto attack's worth of damage, 15% increased damage, plus the stickiness. Can't get away from that. She was full health. Look at gold spent. Me and her are equal gold spent if you look at items. She might even be slightly more gold spent than us because of the D shield. That's crazy. Couldn't get away from that one. Don't have Prowlers up. Going in on Vayne's kind of scary. She's missing a lot of health at least. Got her. Ooh, I got a blind fish on the knockup. Thank goodness. Otherwise, we would have gotten destroyed there. I'll stay for turret. Kali and Silas are missing. They might be rotating to me. Silas probably is. I don't know if he can even fight us, though. Maybe, because we're so low health. He could just go for dragon. I don't know. Okay, he went topside. That's actually good. Because I have 4.3k gold to spend. Oh, I would like to spend that for drag fight. At this point, we'd go for Manamune. It gives you a stupid amount of AD. A lot of really useful stats. And then I'm thinking Surlds maybe? Surlds for the slow. I think that's what we want. Surlds. I should also have Oracles. We'll go straight for drag. Anyways, Manamune gives you a fudge load of AD. It's one of the highest attack damage items of the game, plus ability haste. You'll never run out of mana. And on top of that, once it's finished, whenever you deal physical damage to the enemies, it does extra damage. Attacks against enemy champions, still an additional damaging abilities. Yeah, so your auto attacks and your abilities deal additional damage on top of everything else. Super useful. Seraphine is so lucky. I can't really get to her from this angle. Q Prowler's into her. Down she goes. Malphite, no! Ow! Got him. Hey, Akali. Auto attack Q. I'll go inside of that real quick. Back to full health. That's what I'm saying. The HP is stupid. Double knockup. Yeah, it's broken, man. Red Kayn with blue Kayn items right now is stupid. Like, it is dumb. Do you see how dumb that was? For 2.5 items and we absolutely destroyed them. Was not close. Absolute 1v9 champ. And now we have our little guy finished. We have some extra true damage and a slow. It's gonna be so much fun. For us. Not for them. Where's he at? Where's our little guy at? There he is. He's all the way over there. Let's get red buff real quick. I had to play against a Red Kayn building these items, and I was more fed than him, and he was continuously destroying me, and he was full health. That's when I realized that this build is broken. So a lot of the builds that I end up running is things that I'm playing against, I'm more fed than it, and I'm playing better than them. But their damage output or tankiness just looks so unnatural that I have to give it a go for myself. Sure enough, yeah, it's gross. The carry threshold on it is very high. Auto attacking the Q. Oh, Seraphine, you're in trouble, my dude. Get her to knock her right when Charm's landing, and down she goes. That damage output's so silly. For those of you wondering, why did you buy a tier so early? This is why. Manamune is legit overpowered. It's giving us a whopping, what is that? Over 80 attack damage, guys. Most AD items only give around 40, so this is 2 AD items, plus the mana, plus the ability haste. Our auto attacks are doing an additional 47 damage. And then... No, okay, our auto attacks are doing an additional 28, and our damaging abilities are doing an additional 83. And our Q is 2 damaging abilities. Come back, boy! He's on the run! The damage output's just too high. It's that simple. Damaging abilities against champions do an additional 86. So my Q is 86 times 2. What is that? 172. Extra damage on my Q. As if Manamune wasn't already doing enough. Alright, we're out of here. You goofball. There's nothing. It's so broken. The best way to beat this is with high CC. Just like with any hyper carry, if you can put a Fiddle Figure and then a Malzar and a Morgana Snare, stack it all up, then sure. Because ultimately what makes Red Kayn with this build, or any Red Kayn build, so tanky is doing damage. That's how he heals, man. We're healing for 28% of our damage dealt on passive alone. We're healing for 65% of damage dealt on R. R is doing max health damage to the enemies as well. So the tankier they are, the more damage it does. Oh, he's just dead. One auto attack, down he goes. Q's do max health damage. That's nasty. You can't even play tank versus Red Kayn. Red Kayn destroys tanks. Is that a new addition? Has Red Kayn always had max health damage on his Q? Alright, Seraphine. You're ticking me off, dude. Oh my gosh, let me go inside of you. E back in the queue, and nice. Very cool. Rest in pepperonis. Macaulay. Whew. Let's go spend our gold. We could legit 1v5 as long as we don't get CC'd. The healing is too high. This is usually when you would go for Vistage. Vistage is insane on Red Kayn. Really, really nutty. Vistage, probably into Death's Dance. So we have a bit of tankiness now from the Vistage itself. 450 plus the magic resist and regeneration. It's boosting our self healing and shielding by, or I guess all healing and shielding by 25%. Once again, passive healing us for 29% of all damage we do to champions. Physical damage, which is all of our damage. I guess outside of Ignite. And then R is healing us for 65% of damage dealt. And Spirit Visage is going to be boosting that by 25%. Hey, Akali. Get the knock up. Down she goes. I like it. You could even go for Frozen Heart on this build. It would synergize with the Manamune. If the enemy team is very auto attack based, that could make a lot of sense. Prowler's onto the Vayne. Auto attack QW. Got R on her. Smite. R out of her, and we're chilling. What are you guys gonna do? What are you gonna do to me, boy? Oh wait, Cled's tanking. I didn't even realize. My bad. We get the knock up and we're chilling. We gotta heal a little bit though. Vayne is getting one-shotted faster than a blue Kayn would kill her. So much damage. And she has some resistances. I wonder if she had that when we killed her. She died so fast. I wonder if she had that. Let's go for Dragon. The worst thing you can do when you have the scaling champion and you're fed is to force some stupid turret dive. Just take the objectives. We can stall this game out for another 10-20 minutes, play for Drag Soul. And the only two people on their team who are, well, three people on their team who are scary late, Seraphine, Sion, and Vayne. Sion won't be an issue because our Q does max health damage. So, yeah, our Q does 22% max health damage. It does it on the dash and then on the spin. On both sides of it, it's 11% plus the base. We get the slow from Surlds. From a Q into knock up, it sets it up nicely. Knock up there. R into him. Ah, this is bad. Gonna Q away into E, and we're chilling. Oh, we get the knock up, auto attack Q. We're healing, boy. Boy! Oh, she's actually kind of killing me, though. Do it, Malphite! Do the thing! He's gonna die. It was an execute, though. Whoop. Well played. Those of you who don't know what WP means. Vayne's coming in hot. She knows she can't do it. Dude, if my Prowlers was up, she would die so fast. I'm surprised none of them have said anything. Oh, man. Kayn's trying to get more HP versus Red Kayn. I don't know if HP is the move because our R does 41% of their max health and Q does 22%. So, I don't know, bro. 41% max health. 22. Yeah, it's a lot. We can do over 60% of their max health with 2 abilities alone. Not including base damage on Q either. Base damage of 400 if we land both sides of it. You generally do land both sides because it's such a big hitbox. It's everything in the initial circle and then everything in the secondary circle. We can go ahead and start wrapping this game up. Smacked her with a knockup. She didn't like that at all. Q Prowlers into the vein and the knockup. We get the knockup auto attack. Smite, ignite, R. Q through the Scion. Go through the inhib. Auto attack Q. Down they go. So I'm saying, dude, Prowlers is no joke, man. Absolutely no joke. Kali said GG Galaxy Jungle Cap. Kayn needs a nerf, honestly. This champion is not balanced. He's the illusion of skill. He's the illusion of counterplay. There's no counterplay. It's too strong. He's been too strong since, honestly, his release. If he can get some kind of gold lead, it's just nasty. Whoa! Whoa! There, what is happening there? And that's GG's, baby. Let's take a look at damage dealt, damage taken, and healing. Looking at damage dealt enemy champions, we have the most in the game at 55,000. For damage taken, we've taken the most at 40. Whoa, no, number 2. We're not number 1, we're number 2 on damage taken. Sign had more at 43, we're at number 2 with 42. Alrighty, for healing done, we were number 1 at 18,000. Second highest was Kled at 7,091, so over double. Solid. For runes, really high value. Kayn, absolutely broken. If you guys enjoyed this video, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. And of course, go try out this build. My name is Kingsticks. Thank you for watching, and I'll catch you guys next time.